Welcome back to MLE Esports presented by 8 p.m. Music. My name is Luke, and we had some amazing action in our last match, but we got some even more amazing Academy League action here. And here joining with me is Warrat. How are you doing, my friend? Absolutely. It's the last week of that opening week head to head between your division rivals. And this is really what, again, sets the stage for the rest of the season and what we can kind of expect from these rosters going forward in this Storm division. And I mean, you say yourself, who's like the player we need to look out for kind of going into this series for either team?
Uh, it's hard to say because all these players are just absolutely diamonds on the field. But the player I want to talk about, though, when I say diamond, is Nasty Diamond. He is a menace when it comes to offense and defense. I had the chance to play against this guy multiple times, and he's pretty much wrecked me a few times here and there. He's one of those players you don't want to keep unchecked. If you got to challenge him at all times. If you give him any space at all, he's going to take advantage of it, no matter when or where.
Absolutely. I mean, both teams really trying to set the stage getting into this. I mean, we know how important your opening kind of series results are. And I mean, both teams have not had really the most amazing start. I mean, Blizzard in their threes, yes, they are having a good sense where they are 6-4, but again, it's not a safe start where you're really proud of how you did. You haven't really gone undefeated against your division opponents. You kind of have to come back from it. So I think there's a lot to make of this series and really start off on the right foot, for say the least. But I think as the series progresses, we'll really get the idea of what these teams, not just how the rest of this kind of series will go, but how the rest of this season will go. And I'm super excited as we start off game number one. As I said, this is actually twos, not threes. I clearly cannot count. As this into the corner, trying to slow it down again. This is gonna be a very slow play. Whoever plays this a lot more grounded will have the advantage, to say the least. Here we have the clear here with ROW into the wall. Trying to play himself will end up just letting it go. And so far, we see a little bit of ping pong here.
Oh, definitely. You see some of that, it's kind of like a chess game. You want that midfield control, to eventually win the game. And that's what it seems like both teams are doing right now. They're just taking little pot shots at each other, just feeling each other up. And as I say that, MSD is going to take the first goal for the Lightning. It's 1-0.
Unfortunate double here from the Blizzard. I mean, that's not a great way to open up the scoring. I mean, again, both teams, I will say, were a little caught off guard when they were told they had the stream match right at this time. So not a ton of warm-up for either roster. But again, this is where you have doing scrims as a unit are really important. Kind of get that time playing together. So if you do have sudden kind of matches appear, are ready for it. That's a ball is floating in the middle, but a great touch by MSC puts it off the ceiling. Clear, not too difficult. Now Blizzard back in their defensive half. Lightning, that's a great set from Bay, and he's not able to put it home. Slow down again, a lot of slowdown. Play into the corner. It's a great pinch from RWB. And just a lot of patience for this game number one.
Yeah, most definitely. Both teams still taking it slow. We don't see any of the crazy shots that I know all these guys can take quite yet. They're probably saving that for the later rounds, and that was almost a nice shot by Nasty, but Bay gets that ball away, keeping this a 1-0 lead for his team, and MSC's going to take it slow, could possibly pass it down to Bay, and Nasty Guy's going to take it. Dribbling it up the field a little bit, gonna wait patiently, but gets bumped, but it's still a possible chance that one goes in, but no, MSC is there with a nice player.
I mean, here we are seeing again a lot of slow play. It really just feels like you go for your offense opportunity and then you play defense. Like a good, here, it's your turn now. Oh no, it's your turn. And I guess it's kind of, it's working in a somewhat way for the Lightning because they did get that opening goal and the Blizzard now are having to wait, but that's Quizplay very already. He does get the save, but Nasty Diamond with the free finish. As he says, a guy to watch in this lobby. Good way of him to clean up this open net.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate jump and for Bay trying to figure it out. He almost got it knocked away, but couldn't get a nice touch on it, which led to ultimately Nasty scoring, tying this game. And it just doesn't feel like a 1-1 game in my perspective. It just feels like it's still 0-0, and we're still trying to figure out who's going to take control of the midfield, and that's what it still feels like in my opinion. But in other perspectives here, the ball's going to roll to the corner. RWB can't touch it. Quispe puts it up high for MSD. MSD is going to try and drop it down, not fast enough, and RWB was there with a nice, easy save. And it's still a slow-paced type game. You want to see some fast plays happen, but each team knows how dangerous the other one can be, and it's just a matter of who makes the first mistake.
Absolutely. I mean, these teams talk about each other when you say, oh, this is our division rival. If we beat them and win the division, we're going into straight into the divisional rounds. And, these teams definitely have some rivalry with each other. It's always happens in these Storm Division matchups. But it also is really going to be interesting to see. I mean, we've said it. They're feeling each other out. No one's really going for anything crazy. RWB tried the Doomsday, but not really able to make contact. MST now does get past one. It's a 1v1 in the back, and MST just kind of gets a light shot on again. And as I said, that light shot almost works. But as I say it again, these teams really have not shown anything crazy. MST with a great touch off the wall, and a double prevents a shot. And Blizzard trying to get out of an awkward situation.
Oh, most definitely. After, I don't want to say it's like a miscommunication, maybe some, mic delay on the part, but other than that, Nasty Diamond's going to put another goal in there. And here we go. Like I mentioned before, you got to watch out for this guy, and it does not feel like there should be any points on the board so far, but there is, and it's a 2-1 ball game.
And it's really like you're trying to see, a lot of these tools have just been really cleaning up the opponent's mistakes. It's not really anything like creative on the offense side. As I say that, another missed opportunity in the kickoff goal for your man Nasty Diamond does it again. But, as you said, it just feels like, it's just playing off for your opponent's mistakes. We haven't really seen any crazy mechanical plays or anything out of the ordinary. It's just kind of, oh, my opponent missed the ball. I got an open net. Let me just put it away.
Oh yeah, definitely. But we've seen some flashes of, excellence, because we've seen some doubles, we've seen attempted doomsies, but like I said, it comes down to the first team that makes the first mistake. And we saw that miss, and Nasty Diamond led to that third goal, but it's still plenty of time to come back for the Lightning. It's only down by 2, and they have done some excellent stuff on both sides of the ball. Don't count these guys out yet, as that ball's going to bounce off the backboard. MST looking to double it, and he can't find it. RWB is going to take his time. Oh, miss. MST is just going to bounce him away. The ball's still on the Lightning side of the field, and they get a good job clearing it. Quispe looks to put it on target. No, RWB with a nice save, and I believe he's got a savior in this game now. Excellent defending by that guy.
I mean, it just feels like MST is doing a little too much on offense, and I feel like I want to see Quispe get on RG. That's a shot off the post, just not getting anything out of it. It just feels like, the Lightning are just being too one-man army, or too much of a one-man army, in the sense that it just feels like MST is just having to do everything, and that just won't work against a team like the Blizzard, who have had a good two-man defense. As I say that, RWB makes it 4 with a great read.
Oh, and we haven't seen those types of shots. We haven't seen those types of solo plays come out of this game. It was just the first mistake that RWB gonna take in his own hands and possibly get this game out of reach. There's still plenty of time to get back on the board, but it seems unlikely with the way both these teams are playing. And as I say that one's just gonna drop in for Quispe, and it's a 2-goal deficit for these two. It's still possible. There's still plenty of time with the way both teams are playing, just feeling each other out. A simple touch can get a ball rolling, and not quite literally. It's 4-2.
Absolutely. I mean, it just feels like it's been a lot of sloppy play, a lot of sloppy goals from both teams. RWB really having that only really beautiful mechanical goal. As I say that, never mind Quispe. I guess he's got one to his name as well. And as you say it, this game is not over. 13 seconds left. And I'm intrigued. Are the Blizzard, how are they going to play this kickoff? Can the Lightning take advantage?
I just got done casting a series where each team would not give up anything any second. Both these teams can score. Same thing here. And like I said, that almost went in. RWB, make sure it goes in, and that is going to seal the game with 9 seconds left.
You say that, but there still is time. It's a possibility.
There's still time.
Very low options, but we're going to have to see. Again, Lightning, they started with the lead this game, but they couldn't hold on. They gave up 4 unanswered goals to the Blizzard, which was not the way to start this series off. As you say, I mean, this game is all but finished, and Blizzard getting off to that good 1-0 start that they needed.
Oh, definitely. It's always nice to win the first game, but it's even nicer to win games 2 and 3, because those are rumored to be the hardest games to win, in my opinion, because you want to you want to go for that 5-0 sweep, you want to go for that 4-1 win, but it's just difficult because now teams know how you play. It's just all about your communicating and how you're going to feel going into the next game and how you're going to communicate with your teammate in these next 60 seconds and how you're feeling. It's basically just we've seen a lot of back and forth, like you hit it, you take a turn with the shot, you take a turn with the shot. But I really do feel like one team is going to come out and they are not going to look back.
Absolutely. I mean, the Lightning, now that I've actually looked at the right standings, not standard, Lightning are really in hold. They're in dead last of the Blue Conference at 1-9. So, I mean, this series is a big kind of statement on what this season's going to hold. And, I mean, so far, not the start they wanted. They had that early lead, but careless mistakes and errors led to their demise in this game. And, I mean, what do you think, Warat, going into game number 2 that they really need to, pick up on and kind of clean up to try and flip this series around?
Game number 2, both teams look very similar in stats, same, 8 shots and just the same saves. These two teams are neck and neck, even if the records don't look like it. What I like to see is more pressure from both sides of the ball. I want to see more cleaner plays, cleaner passes. I want to see more passing plays, not just solo plays. Get creative on offense and lock down on defense, and you'll definitely have a formula for winning.
Absolutely. And game number 2 is going to be the big test as we go to Tokyo. But we're going to see if the Lightning can really set themselves up for us. As we saw some mechanical brilliance from Quispe, who was quiet all of game 1 until the end. Now it's going to be up to them to really show and set the pace here for game number 2 as they get the touch. MSG trying to get the read. Not able to read it, but RWB, not a great 50, and the ball goes back to the middle. MSC first to the ball, but it goes off the post and no follow there. Now, went to the midfield. Quispe trying to keep the pressure into the blue half. Something we have not seen a lot of from game 1 was midfield control. Quispe cuts MSC, takes the scoring opportunity away, and now the play will slow down just for a moment.
Quispe is doing a nice job with this control, and so is MST. MST looking to get around one, but no, Nasty Diamond's there with it. He's going to take it slow into the corner, going to wait for his teammate or his opponent to make a move, and it does, but MST is there with a nice save. Oh, and gets one fake on that one. It could be a score for MST, but RWB gets a nice job on the recovery to take that one to the back wall. Nasty Diamond's going to get a touch on it. It's over to the Lightning. The Lightning going to try and do something, but RWB is not going to allow that to happen. Just going to bounce up. Quispe is going to go up with it, try and get a nice touch, but can't. Nasty Diamond misses, but the shot for RWB, maybe that could have been a fake there, Luke, on that potential shot by Nasty Diamond. I think it was.
Maybe. I think there's an argument for both sides here. If I was a Lightning player, I'd be kind of upset because that ball was just sitting in front of your net. I mean, again, it comes from careless errors. Quispe missing the backboard touch, and that's the thing that causes you to go down this series. Clean up on your opponent's mistakes. As we see it again, open net for Nasty Diamond. And I just keep saying it, mistakes from the Lightning are playing them.
Yeah, most likely. You don't want to see that push by the Lightning, which gives the Blizzard a wide open net. There's not any worry about a third defender. It's just there, ready for the taking, and the Blizzard have found themselves a 2-goal lead with 3:34 left to play. And if the Lightning doesn't do something soon, it looks like this game's going to be out of touch. And NST with the demo, but Nasty Diamond gets back and gets the save, and that ball was in dangerous position. MSC knew what he was doing a little bit. Gets that ball to the corner over to Nasty, but he's going to get 50. MSC with a nice 50 off the backboard. RWB touches it in dangerous position, and Quispe makes sure this is a ball game.
Absolutely. I mean, it's kind of interesting to see, again, another miss from one of the teams leads to a goal for the other team's favor. I mean, this is just really, you guys must just all be janitors. They're just cleaning each other up, each other's mistakes, taking goals one after another. And I think that's really what the series is going to hold so far from what we've seen is make the least less amount of errors compared to your opponents, and you can take advantage and punish. But now, again, it's down to the Lightning. You've got to make a comeback. Ball, Hunter to the front. That Quispe's up, trying to finish. Not able to win the 50 over RWB. Now it's Diamond's turn. Gets the slowdown, only 33 boosts, but he is going to try and slow play it down in the corner. He is able to beat out one, but not a great enough touch to beat out MST. Ball finally getting cleared, and now RWB has to play safe. 1v2 situation. He gets the beat. It is an open net. Is he going to be able to get to it? He will. Oh my goodness, I thought MST was about to get to it. But again, another great challenge at the midfield leads to a goal.
No, I don't think that was a mistake on anyone's part. RW just had a great play in the midfield, which eventually led to that open net goal. And the Lightning have found themselves in a 2-goal deficit, but there's still plenty of time left to play. Still have half a game to figure this one out, and I feel like it's completely possible unless the Blizzard roll in like a storm and just shut this game down.
Absolutely. I mean, you were halfway through, so there's definitely enough time. But that's an open net here for Nasty Diamond. He's going to be able to do something with it. He gets the double, but not able to get on target. But it's all going to come down to what the Lightning do. They have an open opportunity. I'm going to see if he can get to the shot. He can. Oh, but that's off the post, and Quispe not able to get the read. And now, quick counterattack opportunity for the Blizzard. It goes off the backboard, looking for RWB. But again, 2-goal lead, no need to overcommit at the moment. I mean, you're in a great situation. You're up in game number 2, trying to get this to a 2-0 series lead. I mean, Lightning, you gotta get some sort of challenges. And the offense, as I say that, RWB just gets a beautiful pinch goal.
And that is unfortunate for the Lightning, who are trying to desperately make a comeback. I don't know how it's possible to do it, but it's still possible. It's 1:53 left to play. We're going to find out how mentally tough the Lightning are, and I believe they're mentally tough. They're different than what their record says, and MST looks to put on a shot. Quispe is going to follow, clean that one out. MST might have made a mistake there by not letting that one go in, trying to steal it, and he should have just let that one go in. How much you think they would?
Unfortunately, that shot was actually off target. He tried to put it on target because it was going to hit post. Quispe not getting a good first touch. Again, as I say, you cannot make errors on plays that you have to make. You know, this is textbook plays. As I say, a great bump attempt from Quispe. Nothing will get followed by MST worked. But again, as I say, the Lightning gotta clean up these offensive and deep errors. I mean, they have so many good opportunities, especially from overcommits from the Blizzard, but they just really aren't taking advantage for it, except for right here and now. 2-goal separation between these teams. I mean, 1:18, there's definitely enough time for a comeback, but we have to see a little bit more from the Lightning.
Yeah, we definitely do. They've had plenty of good opportunities and good looks on the net and on the ball, but most of the time they just don't connect, and Quispe is going to try and make up for it. Nasty Diamond goes open. He gets a save out of beautifulness. Or miss. MST going to take it down to Quispe. Quispe, they're going to try and make that comeback, but they need to do it now or it's never. RWB is going to take it slow. Knows he doesn't have to rush anything as they're up by 2. He's just going to take his time here, waste the clock, put a shot on, and RWB is just going to take another one because it was there.
What a great play. I mean, he realized that the defender is way too far out of net and takes advantage of the great flick from the corner. And that's the thing, is making good use of your ball when you have ball control. I mean, we've seen teams, both of these teams, just kind of throw away possession with these long clears or kind of messy 50s, and now we finally see a great slowdown, taking advantage. You know you have the lead, you don't have to rush and force anything, and now Blizzard really looking like they're set to go 2-0 in this series. Lightning gotta make something happen. Here's a floating ball opportunity. Nothing's gonna go. MSC now has a free shot, but no power to a free save for RWP, and it feels like this game's all but over. Lightning, you gotta figure it out. You gotta go for the immaculate reverse sweep, as here's an opportunity off the crossbar in the post, and Lightning, they just feel like this game's all but over.
No, it definitely is now. With 10 seconds left, down by 3, you gotta think about how you're gonna reverse sweep this. And we haven't seen much of these crazy plays by the Blizzard in Game 1, but they are just now showing the Lightning what they are made of and what they really can do. And the Lightning need to answer back in Game 3 if they want to set off that reverse sweep.
It's really intriguing to see how both teams will look. Like, don't get me wrong, the Blizzard may be up 2, but it really just felt like a sloppy wins both games. I mean, yes, there have been a few pretty goals from RWB in a sense, but a lot of goals have just felt like they're just sloppy cleanup goals from the Lightning's mistakes. And, you know, it just feels like if you're a Lightning fan, they got to clean up. They just got to really just look at what they're doing and say, hey, we got to slow down a little bit and just get the touches we know we can connect on and stop going for these kind of risky challenges that don't end up working out.
Oh, definitely. The thing with the Lightning, you know, I see the potential there. I see what they're trying to set up, but they can't miss the ball. They can't miss the opportunities that are given to them. And the Blizzard have shown them multiple opportunities to strike and score, but the Lightning have not been able to capitalize, which we are now seeing them down 0-2 in the series. I believe if they clean up, communicate more, and just talk with each other, figure out what's going to happen next, I feel like they can capitalize on more of these opportunities and get themselves back into this game.
Absolutely. I mean, they had more shots that last game as well. They had 9 shots to their name over the Blizzard 6. But the issue was really playing that shot on target. I mean, we saw at least 3 of those shots go off the post or the crossbar. And again, if those go in, it's a tie game and it's a lot different situation. And now game 3, kind of don't shy away from that. Those shots are really, those type of shots are going to be your ticket of getting this series back on your side. And you just got to work on that placement. This game number 3 will really be the deciding factor for this Lightning team, what we're really going to get from them. RWB going to start that slip from the corner. Finally starting to see a little bit of a slowdown from both of these teams. It's a great pass from Diamond over to RWB. He's going to try to reset her. He has a setter, but no one's there to finish. Diamond playing a little too passive, which they almost end up goal, but that might be in their own net anyways. Nasty Diamond just watches that go in.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see when you're on the Lightning, or you're a fan of the Lightning. You want to see that good defensive play, almost an own goal, but we're not going to talk about that. He made an immaculate defensive play, and which caught the Blizzard off guard when Crispy was able to put that one and get the first goal of the game. But we know how this works, and Nasty Diamond is going to show us how it is. Nasty Diamond is going to tie the game just like that, and it just feels like this is going to be a completely different ball game than we saw game 1 and 2.
Again, it just feels like not a necessary challenge for Quispe there, and because he forces the challenge, he misses contact, and that just leaves an open net. That's the one thing you can't be doing if you are the Lightning. Don't go for these challenges that are just going to backfire in your favor, and now they're tied up again. That lead they desperately needed is just gone in a matter of a kickoff. Nasty Diamond with a great shot, and MSC the only one back. Misses the shot again, and now we see Quispe have to kind of bail his teammate out. MSC not with a great touch either. RWB will just pick it up off the backboard, look for the follow from Nasty, and he's there. Again, Lightning just shooting themselves in the foot at this moment.
Yeah, most definitely. We've seen a lot of misses like we've seen in game 1 and game 2. This is not how you want to set up this reverse sweep. This is not how you want to go out fighting. You got to hit these balls, even if it's just a little touch, as long as it's in favor of your team. And if you can get those 50s, the 50s are the most important part of the game, or one of the most important parts of the game. If your 50s don't go anywhere, give your opportunity for your teammate to come in and do something, even if it's just a small touch. But you got to hit the ball, keep this ball away from the Blizzard, because they're just punishing you. And Nasty looking to do it again, it's saved by Quispe almost, and Quispe gets an advantage on that mistake by the Blizzard, and both teams cannot stray away from these mistakes.
I mean, that corner crossbar bounce just really hurting the Blizzard there. I mean, that's such a hard bounce to read where it's going to go, and RWB, I think, a little too far upfield for a lose game. And again, Lightning, they got the lead back, but it just feels like, as we've seen this series, the Blizzard are just going to get it back out of nowhere.
Yeah, definitely. You said lead. The field doesn't feel like a lead. It's actually tied.
Oh, it's tied. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, it's tied. But even
I don't know, Matt.
Lead, it wouldn't feel like a lead because of how both these teams have been playing. I mean, they've been taking it slow. We've seen more demos come out from both sides of the ball, but it's not connecting, and they're just capitalizing on the other's mistakes. And it just feels like who's gonna be the first team to lock it down.
Absolutely. Now Quispe gets a 1v1 opportunity, gets RWB. RWB out of boost, but he does get a great challenge and will get the corner boost to play the follow-up here for Quispe. Great 50, putting it in the corner as we have to do. He's going to try and beat MSC. He does. That's an open net, but can he get around off the bounce? He does, but not able to get a shot on target is Diamond. Quispe having an open opportunity, but he will go for a slow play instead. Trying to center it for his team. That's a great ball middle, but no follow-up from MST. Feels like Quispe trying to do everything for this Lightning roster in this game number 3, as it's a great clear down field. Lightning have to regroup.
Definitely, as Quispe is going to try and take a slow Nasty Diamond with a nice 50. Oh, and it's offset by MSD. Able to recover and get that save. RWB was zooming in. Quispe is now putting the pressure on the other side. Nasty gets a nice carry and nice touch to not let not let this ball go in the other way. As we've seen multiple times, both teams can make one little mistake and it's just going to get scored on them. But Crispy is going to try and do something himself, gets 50 down. MSD right there, going to try and double it up himself, can't find the back of the net, and Ashley's just going to carry it down the field. Crispy, oh, RWB is going to get in the way. Crispy does a nice job on reading that, but Nasty Diamond still with that ball, and somehow with that touch and miss, it's going to take it the other way. He's going to try and take it himself, and he's going to score that one. It's 3-2. With a minute 43 left.
It just felt like the Blizzard were destined to score. They had all the time and all the pressure on the blue side of the field, and they finally get an opportunity to put it home. And that's what you need, Lightning. Finally getting that lead back. We haven't seen with the lead this late in a game so far. So can they hold on to it? We got to see the Blizzard once again get a quick equalizer, put it in their favor. MSC trying to take it from the court. He does get past one. Will have the space because Nasty will retreat back. Will finally get the challenge. Wins the challenge over MSC. And now Nasty Diamond with 0 boost, trying to make something happen. He cannot be Quispe. And now it's back in the middle. Time running low for the Blizzard. We're almost on that last minute. The Lightning trying to hold on. RW with a great shot high. MSC got to get contact. He does off the backboard. Nasty Diamond out with a chance. He'll go for an airplay. Not able to actually get the touch he wanted off the wall. And Lightning now with obviously with Quispe actually not getting the read I was expecting. MSC really put an awkward spot here. There's an open net. RWB has it. Terrifying times for the Lightning.
Terrifying times indeed. It feels like there's a storm approaching slowly and surely. As that one's unfortunate. 50 over to RWB. Great pressure, great read, great positioning, and this is a tie ball game with a minute left. And I don't know, we could see an overtime, but with both the way these teams have been playing, I don't think there will be. But Crispy is going to try and not let this one go overtime, or even try and get it across. But Nasty Diamond gets a nice touch to put this back on the Lightning side. Misses. RWB takes a shot, but it's off the target. And Crispy does a nice little backflip, and that ball is off the target again for the Blizzard. And the Blizzard are just storming in, trying to crack that defense. And the defense for the Lightning still holding quite strong. MST is going to get a 50 out to the Blizzard side of the field. MST still trying to do something, get some work out, and he's just doing it all himself right now. 19 seconds left. Crispy gonna go up with it, gonna take his time, take some touches, gonna try and get off the backboard, pass it, doesn't get a good touch, and Nasty's gonna take it across. 10 seconds to go. They don't have to rush it, but a goal would be nice to send this game back in, and MST gets a nice save. And with 3 seconds left, we could potentially see our first overtime here. And how do you think this one's gonna turn out, Luke?
I honestly think this is like the perfect situation for the Lightning. I mean, you are, oh my, as I say, it's an open net now for RWB because it gets the save. But I think the Lightning are destined for, I mean, we've seen which player has had the best performance here, in my opinion. I mean, Quispe playing the best game of the lobby so far, and he's really stood out what he needed to. And I think he's the guy to beat the least. I think right now, if you are the Lightning, you just gotta wait for that overcommand. As we see right there, that is an open net. MSC gotta get around it, can he? It's off target, and an open opportunity for the Lightning goes to the wayside. Now, because they try to play that middle, that is off target, but that is an open net for MST. RWB not able to get the read.
Yeah, and that's, I don't want to say that was a mistake. He had to make a good play on the ball, but unfortunately it wasn't there for him. And MSD is going to put themselves and the Lightning on the board. And this series is not over yet. In fact, it's far from over with these both the way the teams have been playing. And I just buckle in. We're in for a long series if this keeps going up.
I don't know why, but for some reason, every game, the team who's had the less shots ends up winning for some reason. Apparently, shooting a ton is bad. Apparently, that's how it works. You just don't want to shoot the ball.
Because we got to look at the save count there, buddy.
What we saw last game for the Lightning, where they just kept hitting the post, we saw from the Blizzard. I mean, the start of that overtime was all Blizzard, and it just felt like they were destined to score, but they just kept getting screwed over by that crossbar post. And now you go to game 4. Lightning, you got to keep the momentum here. I mean, Blizzard, they did not play bad that game. They did shoot more. They kept the pressure. Lightning just had an unbelievable showing from Quispe and MST on the defense side of the field. 6 saves to their name. That's what you need if you're a Lightning fan.
Oh, exactly. And you're going to need more performances out of Quispe. If anything, he has absolutely done it all in the last game, putting his team up where they need to be. Let's not count MST, though, with his 3 saves. And, they were able to put it together. Just one of these players needs to step it up a little bit more and try and get past this Blizzard defense. And we're going to find out if this game's going into a series deciding game 5, or will the Blizzard end it here? We're going to find out right now. Here goes the kickoff. Oh, Nasty Diamond gets a nice touch, and this ball is unfortunately rolling into the field. And RWB is going to start the scoring early, and the Blizzard are on board first.
I mean, that's
in 5 seconds.
Exactly, and Nasty, I mean, he's just been the kickoff demon for the Lightning. I mean, he just keeps winning it in the side of the and keeping the ball on the white side of the field. And I mean, I think he's up to 4 kickoff goals now. And I mean, again, those are the goals that are just kind of free gimme goals. I mean, the less work you have to put in to get a lead, the better. And I mean, now we're gonna see the Lightning have to come out from down. Might be down 2 here. If he gets the shot from Dynasty Diamond, not powerful enough. Tries to get the bump on Quispe, who's gone to the fade this game after such a great performance. I was kind of surprised by this choice. But now he gets the ball in the corner, leaves it for Nasty Diamond to take control. Diamond having a little bit of space, tries to slow it down, gets not able to beat on MST as a first shot opportunity. Goes to the wayside. Blizzard with all the pressure at the start of this game.
Oh, definitely. The Blizzard are coming out strong, and the Lightning need to find some way to manage it, or it's just going to get even worse. MST doing his best, anything he can to save this ball and keep the ball away from their back of the net. And Nasty Diamond's going to touch it up to RWB, who's not there. And MST's going to take this one the other way. Gets a nice touch on that read. That could have been dangerous. MST going to try and touch it, but it's too easy for Nasty, who's there. But Quispe is there with it. Saved by RWB to keep this game within 1. And Nasty Diamond is going to take it down the field here. Going to take it slow. Quispe is just now going to take his control, take his possession, going to try and set up this counterattack for the Lightning. He's going to take it around himself to the corner, but great read by the Blizzard on that side, and it's a save by Nasty Diamond.
Again, opportunity after opportunity, really showing its head for both teams. It kind of just feels like it's a back and forth. Kind of what we saw in game 1, it's your turn to shoot. Okay, now it's my turn to shoot. Kind of just trading blow for blow, but it has not led to a goal for the Lightning. They gotta figure something else out. Gotta try something different. Quispe try to go for something off the wall. That will get might be trying to get a little too ambitious with this shot selection, and it's gonna come down to MST. It's a great beat over both players on the field. Now it's a floater. RWB not the best touch, but it does do enough to get Quispe to commit. Now passing down the game is off the sidewall, trying to make something happen. Not able to get a great touch, and that's Nasty Diamond trying to set for his teammate, but no shots there from RWB. He waits for the catch instead. Now the ball's out middle. RWB for the shot. He puts it in. 2-0 lead for the Blizzard.
Every once in a while in this series, we've seen some, spectacular play by somebody, and the majority of that time has been RWB making it happen without anyone else around him, just doing it all himself and just keeping in. MST faked the kickoff or did something. We could say faked a good, clever move by the Lightning, but they're still down by 2. That doesn't look helpful. Quispe is going to try and take it up himself here. He's going to try and do anything he can. It's 50 out by Nasty Diamond. MST comes in, good to touch. MST has a good shot on the ball, 50'd in, field out net. MST gets the Lightning on the board and gets the Lightning within 1.
Finally, one team really showing up when we need them to. It felt like it was just waiting for something to happen. Like I was just kind of waiting for someone on the Lightning to really get that good opportunity. It just felt like Quispe's been going a little too ambitious with this shot selection. Not a huge fan of it per se. I think there's a lot more you can do with it. Lightning had an opportunity, but not able to get a lot out of it. And now, Lightning, they gotta get something here. They have had good opportunities, but nothing's gonna work out. MSC trying to get the clear, looking for something. MSC trying to get the shot. He's not able to beat out Nasty Diamond. And now counter opportunity will come through. Quispe with a great midfield challenge, able to beat out RWB as well. He has to get something here. He's the only man upfield. It's a great bump from RWB to break the pressure. And Lightning still searching. That's Nasty off the backboard, looking for his teammate. RWB still not wanting to commit. Kind of surprising that he's not wanting to push fully up the field. Quispe now, middle, and a great save from Nasty Diamond. Reads the shot, plays it to the corner, and what a great opportunity from the Lightning turned away.
Well, definitely. I don't know how you read something like that. That was just breaking down into chaos, and Nasty staying strong, staying proud on his defensive wits, and gets that ball cleared. And Lightning are in dire straits now as RWB is going to put this one in open net, and Lightning are now down by 2 again with 1:20 left to play. It does not look good for them.
Just like another missed opportunity from the Lightning. It just feels like they're giving up these really just easy opportunities that you can't really give away. And now you're kind of getting to the later parts of this game, trying to see what will happen. And I just feel like both teams are really just kind of going back and forth. And it's really going to come up down to, can the Lightning show up when they need to? When they're in this kind of situation that it seems like it's unlikely to come back. It's a great shot for MST, but Nasty Diamond saying no. That comeback is going to happen. 1 minute to go. Quispe off the backboard, trying to get the follow. Again, he does. 1 goal lead back again
and
for the Lightning.
There is the excellence, the brilliance of Quispe, putting it on for display. We've seen RW, we've seen MST. My bad, both players are playing exceptional. MST take his time and take these shots, and we were wondering when Quispe was going to show up. And there he has. The Lightning are down by 1. 50 seconds left to play. Can the Lightning show up? And if not, that's a serious closer.
Interesting to see Quispe. He only put on the defensive to start this possession. Gonna hit out for MST to get a touch on, but MST misses an open net. And again, another defensive breakdown causes the Lightning's demise.
Yeah, as soon as we thought the Lightning had built something, put the last puzzle piece together, it all falls apart. The Blizzard rolls in and break that puzzle into a million pieces and end up getting a nice, easy open net goal. And it does not now look unlikely for these guys to make a comeback, but still plenty of time if you want to really count in hope. And MSC's going to try and start this early. Nasty Diamond going to put it to the corner. He's going to take his time, but gets 50 by MST. RWB's going to go off with it 50 with Quispe, still in the danger zone for the Blizzard, and it's put to the corner, but Quispe is going to pass it to MST, who's not able to finish that shot, and that's the ball game.
I mean,
the Blizzard are going to win this one.
Just an interesting series, to say the least. I mean, it just felt like time and time again, I just felt like there was not a lot from the Lightning that game. It felt like Quispe tried to do too much. I felt like he was going for a lot more air dribbles than he needed to. Because again, the Blizzard have not shown, superb defense where you have to go for these crazy scoring opportunities. It's really just been kind of clean up their mistakes, but they instead, the Lightning, they try getting a little too creative, and it really leads to their reckoning. And I mean, now you're just looking to salvage, get 2 games out of it, bring your overall win total to 3, which is still not amazing going into the rest of the season. And I mean, Blizzard, hey, you're ending your division run with 2 series wins. I mean, that's very good in my opinion. And I mean, they're going to be looking really good going into really those cross-divisional matchups in the coming week.
Oh, definitely. The Blizzard are looking exceptional on both sides of the ball. Still some mistakes they can clean up, which it's a long season, so I do feel like they'll clean them up. We'll talk about the defense a little bit. Nasty Diamond with 5 saves. Which was really a huge deciding factor. The Lightning just couldn't seem to get past this guy. If they can somehow find a way to get more creative on offense, they were just taking pot shots to the net, and it was just easy saves by the Blizzard overall. You want to see some more creativity, some more electric coming out of the Lightning side of the field there.
Absolutely. And game number 5, I mean, again, you're just salvaging this as much as you can. A 1 goal difference, a 1 game difference is much more valuable than a 2 game. But that's not a great touch. Nasty Diamond dunking RWB. Luckily, it works out. And Blizzard now with their first shot on goal. And a great save by Quispe off the post, followed by Nasty Diamond. Another one off the post. Quispe with another clear out. And luckily, Lightning, avoid 1 opportunity, but it's still not over yet. RWB, no boost. Quispe doesn't know that. He gets a great 50 that's in front of the net. And Nasty Diamond puts it home.
And that right there could be the game sealer. I mean, I know it's early, but the way the Blizzard have been playing right there, RWB with no boost, able to figure out that situation and get it over to Nasty Diamond, who ultimately finished, and it just looks like it's just dire straits for these guys. The game looks like it's over unless the Lightning can figure something out here, and MSC is going to try and start that over to Nasty, but MSC gets a nice touch over to Quispe, who puts it in. It's tied 1-1, and it's far from over. Even though I just said it was, the Lightning are finding something within them deep, trying to win this game, keeping the series close.
That was a great read from MSC off the wall. He gets a great center, and luckily Quispe plays it perfectly. That quick challenge works in his favor, and now it's up to the Blizzard. Can they regain the lead here? Or are we going to see another opportunity go in the favor of the Lightning? Can they get something here? You kind of get the lead. MSC with a great challenge. And he gets the read on RWB. That's an open net. MSD. That's a filthy dunk.
He will not go out without a fight. And the Lightning may have found something deep within them this time. They're coming out more electric than ever. And it's just the first minute. Still plenty of time for the Blizzard to figure it out. But it's 2-1, and the Lightning are looking sharp here in the first minute.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just been very electric to kind of see their offense come alive since those first few games, especially from Quispe. He's just really stepped up when he needed him. And not taking anything away from MSC, he's been great as well, but it just feels like the offensive ability and mechanical skill has just really gone up another level as the series progressed. Might have been nerves, you know. As I said, Quispe with a great fake, looking for the demo now on the back, man, not able to get it, but he does mess Nasty enough up that he does not get possession of the ball. Now MSC first to challenge, but RWB with a great 50. Quispe not playing it correctly, and he has to now believe defensive rotation across the net. It's not a great touch. RWB with the center. Nasty going to be patient, get it out. You're only down by one. You don't deserve too much. Worked in their favor most of this year. It's a great 50 from Nasty Diamond. MSC now. Nasty Diamond able to get a re again. That's not a great touch from Quispe, but RWB is a bit too far forward, and Lightning thinking they're lucky stars they get out of that situation.
Oh, definitely. But the pressure on the Lightning side, it seems to come alive more often as MST is going to get a demo on RWB, and Quispe is going to do his thing on a 1v1 situation, but RWB is going to come in and take possession of it. MST does a great job coming in with the 50. He's going to go up with the ball off the backboard. MST looking for the double, can't find it, just shy of the net. RWB is going to take his time and come in with it, gets it pass off, tries to anyway, and it's a good clear by the Lightning, who now Quispe is going to take his time and take possession, but no, nothing's there for him. MST gets a nice touch, keeping it in the midfield, as Diamond's now going to take possession, but gets 50 out by Quispe, and MST is going to come in, terrible touch, sort of, by RWB, who somehow gets it up to Nasty and gets that touch back to the midfield. Now Quispe is going to take it high up in the air with it. Quispe is just going to try and do something when RWB comes in low boost here. Going to try and scare the defender away, but MST too strong for that. Will not falter on that. The ball's just going to roll down. Oh, and it's a double commit by Quispe. Somehow still worked in their favor, but it just didn't go in. You wonder if Quispe didn't do that, it could have gone in, which could have extended the lead of the Lightning. And the questions are swirling around this team.
I mean, it just feels like the Blizzard have just slowed down. Like, maybe they just took their foot off the gas after they get seriously. That's a great shot from MST. It's going to be 3-1 in favor of the Lightning.
Ooh.
And it just feels like the Blizzard have just taken their foot off the gas and are letting this game get away from them.
Well, definitely. It just feels like they won the series and they don't really care about it. But, hey, it's MLE. We want all the wins we can get. Every win matters. A 4-1 win, 3-2 win, it doesn't matter, but a 4-1 win sounds much nicer than a 3-2. And like I say that, RWB is going to come out and the Blizzard are now down 1.
It's just kickoff goals. I mean, the Blizzard have taken advantage from it all season. It works time and time again. And I mean, you can't give this up if you're Lightning. You got the lead. You can't just give it away with silly goals time and time again. And now, what are you going to do? And they do it again. Lightning selling.
I wasn't expecting to hear that term today. But I mean, it just feels like it is, the Blizzard, they found kickoff goals, and now we got a tie ball game. This is now more exciting. The Lightning need to figure out how to win on kickoffs, and we could potentially see another one. But MST now goes up for it. Gonna take it 50 with RWB, keeps in the corner, but Nasty gonna take it and put it up the sidewalk. Crispy, who's been excellent with it, puts it up high. MST not there to answer the door. Ball's gonna go to the corner. Nasty gets it around one. Crispy's there with it. Good touch, but RWB just gonna clear that one away, and it was an easy shot. That's Diamond gonna come in, knows what he's doing with the ball off the backboard. MST now going to try and do something with it. No, RWB is gonna take the corner, and Crispy not gonna let him do anything else with it. Nasty coming around, coming in. Gonna challenge MST up on the wall here. Nasty gets it, gonna roll down. Crispy needs a touch, does that. Just the thing. That's what we need to see out of Crispy if they're going to want to win this series or win this game.
Exactly. Now there's only 36 remaining. Blizzard have possession. As I say that, MSC with a great demo. Crispy going to have possibly one of the last opportunities. That's a great 50 back on the fair. The ball just floating in the midfield, waiting for someone to get a good opportunity to score. Nasty and Crispy with a good 50. MSC got it. Must get the read. Does get it. RWB now trying to slow it down. Not the best touch. Nasty Diamond will pick it up for him. And now, Nighttime with a great shot. Great save from MSC off the crossbar. And this game still tied going in the final seconds. Will we see overtime?
Oh, yes, we will. And just like that, it could have ended in a blink of an eye. Things have gotten scary. If you're the Lightning, you don't want Blizzard to take shots like that. It could be over within a second without faster shooting. MSC gets a demo. Potentially, he needs to keep doing that if they're going to want to score. The ball's going to roll high up the wall. Nasty Diamond going to take it. It's going to drop down. Oh, double commit by the Lightning. But it's still in the corner. Still in a safe zone. Crispy going to put it up high. We've seen him do it time and time again, but can't do it this time. Nasty just going to take it. He's going to take his time, looking to get around one. Gets the 50. RWB is going to put it high, still pressuring, still threatening, looming. And, oh, nice touch by Crispy. Puts it up to MST, who has no boost. And that ball just going to drop in front of the net. They're trying their best. They're low on boost. And somehow, some way, the Lightning stay alive. With little to nothing. But MST comes out with the demo. RWB gets the demo on it. But it goes in! RWB! Whoa!
What just happened? I mean, the Lightning I'm going to be honest, the Blizzard had an open net like 3 times, and they did not capitalize. And the ball goes down to the other side of the field. RWB just puts it in on accident off the touch from MST. And I mean, that is not the way you want to end the series as a Blizzard. You really just felt like they just kind of threw away that 4-1 win and kind of slowed down too much.
Definitely. Unfortunate ending to an amazing series by both teams. If we look at the save counter again, the Lightning more saves than the Blizzard, and I've seen this multiple times how the team with the most saves coming out of that one is going to end up winning that game. It doesn't matter how many shots they take, as long as that ball's getting saved and pushed away. But unfortunately, ended with a scuffed goal, if we're gonna call that, because that's what it is. There's no beating around the bush on it. But congratulations to the Blizzard, though. They did end up winning the series 3-2. That's not something they might have liked. They probably would have won 4-1, but they seemed like they took the gas off the pedal.
Put off the gas. I got you.
Yeah, jeez Louise.
Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Sorry. If you could tell, it's been enough series for him for the night.
I gotta play a game right after this. So.
But again, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, Blizzard, they're not gonna be 10-5 now with that game lost. I mean, you're only 9-6, which isn't amazing. Joining a lot of other 9-6 teams, you actually go. If they ended up actually winning that 4-1, they would be in second place in the Blue Conference. So that's a game you look back on, you're gonna be like, that's a game you couldn't lose, or you kind of threw away. And now, Lightning, you got a little bit of momentum. You tripled your win count total. But we're going to have to see more from you. You got to really come back more in these coming weeks when you do these cross-divisional matchups and climb back into the race. But that will be all for us here. We have one more series for the night we're going to get into, but we will be back with some more minor league esports action.